Howdy y'all, Aldrich here. Welcome back to another episode of Bloodlines 2. I love y'all. Y'all are the best audience in the entire world, and y'all are absolute legends. You know the drill. We're not going to do any yapping in this intro. We're going to go ahead and jump right back into this game. I'm excited to see what happens next in this story. The more love y'all show on these videos, the more likes and the more comments they get, the faster I will upload these episodes for y'all. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. And yeah, without further ado, y'all, let's do it. Okay, so we are on our way. Excuse me. Excuse me. Whoa. We are on our way back to our haven to get some rest. Now, the question is, okay, yeah, we can get on the roofs. Let's do it. Like this. There we go. I think I'm somewhat getting the hang of this. It's definitely, like, the controls are interesting for sure. Well, he's looking over here. Yeah, I think
Another fix.
I don't know what he's got going on, but we're gonna get some food. That's one. I didn't know that they were gonna be up here.
Anarchs rule.
Let's see what we got.
Oh, we got a body.
What are you gonna do? There we go. Come on. Come on. Patience. That's two. And then there we go.
Keep it together.
Let's go up here. Stay right there for me, buddy. And that's three. Yeah, it's just... I know y'all probably sick of hearing me say this, but it's just a learning curve. That's all. Just a little bit of a learning curve. There's one more down here. Let's see, or two more?
If only there were...
Oh my goodness, wow, okay. That's... Okay, yeah, anyway. They are on the rooftops for real. Let's just go ahead and get back to our haven so we can progress through the story. Not too worried about going around and just taking out goons, but, I mean, it's fun to do while we're doing it. And then... I noticed that I can go like this. I can sprint, and then I can go way faster and way farther, like that.
I thought there was something there.
And let's just keep going. I'm honestly not worried about them right now. We have things to do. Who are these guys? Come here.
Someone there.
Perfect, now let's roll. Let's get up out of here. Let's get up out of there. Let's get up out of there, go! 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 Ah! Alright. The game kind of lagged a little bit there. And then we're going this way. So. There we go. And we're pretty much right here now, to be honest. Imagine somebody just falling out of the sky and doing a perfect landing. Like, that wouldn't freak you out? Anyway. Let's see. Yeah, we're pretty much here, and we should be able to go up this elevator right here. Hold on. Alright, we should be able to just go up this elevator, right? Yep, alright, and then it's a straight shot, if I remember correctly. And then to the left. Perfect. Let's see what we got. So we need to go ahead and rest.
Well, it's an education to watch you work. You have a knack for treating folks the way they want to be treated. Some might call that buttering up, but I call it prudence. Social lubrication.
Carefully laid words gain more than bluster.
Oh, I get it, I do. I think this town could use a sheriff who listens before they punch. We've done our share of legwork tonight, that's certain. You want to work the notes, both high and low?
Sophia is interesting. So attached to her ghoul. It is not usual.
Sophia's always been scatterbrained. Used to hang around with my sire. Maybe my bloodline rubs off on some. I like her, though. Reminds me of more innocent times. And we both love getting our fangs into a good puzzle.
There is something in this which disturbs me. the ghoul Piotr. What was he to her?
There's two ways to read this riddle. Either she truly liked him, or he knew something she didn't want to lose. Not that it'd surprise me, given the tales I've heard of Tremere. I wonder which it is.
Helping to feed Lou was not something I expected when I woke up.
Some might call it a come down, but there's a passel of weight in being a waiter. Folks treat you as furniture, and no one cares what shares here.
What do you know of Lou's illness?
The beckoning I've heard rumors of, but nothing more than what she said. Though I'd a notion it was for folks much older than herself. But this does put meat on the bones of a mighty mystery. Why did Her Highness take a step back? I never did understand it. A prince giving power away? The rarest of things. Maybe this is the cause.
I know a bit more about how Katsumi and the Anarchs operate in Seattle.
You do? Little that even opened my eyes. I'd not known her arrangement with Benny. Caught between court and rabble and has been for a while. Seems to be steering the course for the best. And owes you a favor, which is not a thing to be sniffed at.
Katsumi and Ryong are cut from the same cloth. Both wish to rule this city, even if Katsumi will not admit it.
To rule or to stay afloat? It could be said of both, though I think Ryong's got a bigger boat.
It is good to discuss these things, but it is time to rest.
Sleep well then, Phyre. Let's hope for a day without dreams.
Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched, their belly dry. Sweet succulence upon the vine, a sovereign full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
Do I take you from your time, truth seeker? Do I interrupt your sleep?
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
They say trouble comes in pairs, and here I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop. And let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill me and no one seems to care.
Oh, why kill? I mean, these days it's much simpler to dope you insensible and deposit you in King Street Station with a one-way ticket to Baltimore. Or rattle the gutter press with a nice little story exposing your fetish for patent leather brogues and Edison light fittings. Gotta say, I don't see that last one myself, but what can I say? Modern times. So, which is it, Miss,
Verona. And what the heck are you talking about? You are a detective, right? Look, it's real simple. I'm going through my purse and I find a goddamn death threat and this freaky looking sword thing.
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a decoration. Might I see them, Miss Verona?
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, This has got me shook up, Detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out. Now this was familiar. Wasn't gonna speak to me. Oh yeah, a few leads on the enchantment of Whitby Island. It might just be a line in the tourist brochure, but you had to check these things.
Hello there, my little parchment pal.
You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to endure degradations to bear my message, you know. Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yes, I suppose so.
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no messing around. And you see, I come from a quality printer. No smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Good quality paper. See a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, Detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the Rebar Killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case is cold as a corpse. Or I thought it was. Many thanks, Loquacious Letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the Rebar Killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood. The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
All right, so...
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her big night out.
let's go talk to Verona first.
Seattle. The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Agreed. So let's go check and see where Verona is. Apparently she's in investigations, so... Where would investigations be, is my question. This is the briefing room. What do we got? What's this one? Where's she at? Let's see. If we look around like this. What's this right here? This is the captain's office. Records are over there. This is an exit. I don't see any blue. So are we in the right place? Okay, we are. So... Well, we're right next to records. So, let's check records first. Let's see. Where did it say records just a second ago? Right here, right? Yeah, records are this way. Huh, okay. So where would we look is the question. There should be some cabinets, right? Hypothetically. Front desk is right here. So we're in records. Let's see. Right here? That says storage. Who would we be speaking to is my question. You over here? Let's see.
Well, look who crawled out of their pit. What happened to the alarm clock Smithy got you?
It was a mite overzealous. I traded it to a buddy for an Everly Brothers single and a 1978 World Almanac.
Of course you did. You need something?
Where do we keep the cold cases? I'm looking for something that's probably in the deep freeze.
What's on your mind?
You ever heard of the rebar killer?
Huh. Yeah, right. My grandpappy talked about that one. He was on the force back in the day. Mob hits, something like that. They'll still be in the file room, though, just buried deep. Take a ball of string, you're liable to get lost in there.
Oh, don't worry. Me and the records department have an understanding. What's spinning, Wheeler?
You need new material, buddy. Nothing much, though. Fender benders, drunks, and me catching up on my backlog.
Season 3 of High School Detective?
Yeah. Just got to where Tammy has a run-in with the study buddies. Hell of a plot twist.
Any hot precinct gossip?
Your boss is in a good mood.
That is news. Any idea what's ringing Benny's bell?
Who can say? Maybe a kitten died or an orphanage burned down.
Stay safe, George.
Don't freeze.
Alright, so we're still looking for records, so maybe that triggers something? What was that? My controller just vibrated. Are we close? My controller was vibrating a second ago. Let's go. It says records is this way, but maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. It says records this way. It's literally what it says. So, what was that? Oh, here we go.
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
Okay, here we go.
I didn't think that was worth the effort. I didn't think that would help. Oh, that would have just brought me trouble.
What about this right here? It's right here. We're in the right spot. Question is, how do we do it? Is there an ability? There might be an ability. Let's see. We are going through this together, y'all.
Yeah, I wasn't going to do that.
Okay.
I didn't see the point in confusing things. I figured I needed my strength for other things.
Okay, so how do we get through this is the question. Maybe it's on the other side, over here? So what I'll do is I'll cut to when I figure this out, and I will see y'all in a sec.
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is it today, Detective? A little dalliance with my dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, Detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All in 1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh.
Got anything new on the ghost fairies?
Now, we do have a letter here from one Captain Salty, alleging that the spectral boats are military. He says here there's an underwater base deep under Puget Sound. Enemy scientists are running aquatic time travel experiments. Apparently it's a prelude to the second Canadian invasion. He claims the first one already happened.
I guess he got something right. Any word on D.B. Cooper?
The usual. A fresh note from Mr. Sator filed under unverified tips. This one says, Cooper's true objective was not the money, but a small, insignificant briefcase stowed in the cargo hold. The briefcase contained technology vital to the timeline's integrity. At precisely 8:13 p.m., a portal opened, allowing Cooper to slip into the future. The light turbulence was merely a side effect.
If only they knew. Anything that screams Bean Illuminati?
It's been quiet on that front. Too quiet. You do say they're always watching.
Well, they are always wide awake and a bit jittery. I should get to it.
You know where I am, Detective, if you want to root around.
Alright, so let's go ahead to investigation.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from...
Yeah, let's go find Verona. There she is. I see the blue. Let's go get her. Let's go get her. Where you at, Verona? Come here, girl. Found you. Oh, hold on.
What's cooking, Charlie?
Sing.
We can actually skip this because I had to come down here and refill. So what I did, right? I came down and refilled because he's basically like their blood bank.
Anyone ever
Because he's high off whatever and it fried his brain. So yeah, it just lets us keep our abilities refreshed constantly, which is nice. So let's see, where was she at? She was close somewhere over here. Where's she at? Right here? Yep, here you are.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself, I will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told. Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Okay, let's see. New lead. The
Verona
bar.
remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her.
Yep. We're going to the Macon bar, y'all. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. And actually, can we go out this way? What does it say? Oh, this is our office. Whoops, my bad. Let's go ahead and head over to the bar and see who exactly this is. Looks like a file storage, so we're gonna go ahead and get out of there. Where are the stairs? Am I tripping? Where are the stairs? Help exit, here we go. There we go. Help a brother out. And then we should be able to go out the front door, hypothetically, right? Question is, where was the front door? I'm guessing, oh yeah, exit right here. Here we go. Alright, let's head over there.
Cold night. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Alright, so we should be able to cut through here, right? Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. We can just cut right through here. So basically, sprinting, when we're in this state, it just speeds up his memory. He's not actually sprinting. He just literally walked over here. So this is just speeding up the memory. I like that touch. I really do. I like that. It's unique.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
Did you notice if she had a purse with her?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
Huh.
Alright, well, that was kind of a bust, but it is what it is.
Verona said she'd been to the glacier, so I figured I'd best follow.
Yeah, let's head over there. Let's head over to the glacier and see about this one. Good thing these are all close.
Your daily toil, accept the coming peace.
I don't know what she has going on, but anyway, let's go right here. See what's popping. Let's see.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment, neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
Okay, so that lead was a bust too.
Beer.
So we got one more. It's called the hole in the wall. So let's go ahead and that's a wild glitch. I don't know if y'all can see that, but anyway, let's see. Is that the last one? Oh no, there's one up
down
here
to the
too.
Dutchman for a word with.
All right, so let's head to this one first though. They got him walking all around the city. My goodness. I mean, he's a vampire, so I don't really think he cares. It's not like he can feel warmth or cold, so.
Food, drink, whatever you can.
Let's see, over here? Yep, we are in the right spot. Alright, who are we looking for is the question here. Alright, found you.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
So what happened last night? Anything that stands out?
There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. The boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
Okay, solid. Thanks, bro. Alright, so search for at the hole in the wall bar. So, I mean, I guess well, let's see.
The hole in the wall needed a few dark corners. Younger kindred did like spaces to brood. A few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe. Good view of where Verona was sitting from here. So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I blush to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Your perfume, the spilled beer. It's familiar, right?
Why, who I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a malty bouquet.
I've got it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman. That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of
steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. Which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Weston reconstruction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Sheesh, alright. Alright, so...
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes and unsavory types.
Yeah. We'll go to that one, because it's closer. I think it just makes more sense. Plus, we already have a lead from there, so... Yeah, it just makes more sense. So let's speed up the memory real quick. And... yeah, we'll head over there. Everything's fairly close, to be honest, which is actually really nice. But maybe it's just because we're, like, fast, and, you know, this is a memory. I could be tripping, but it is what it is. We're pretty much here now, so.
There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about.
Huh, okay. We're gonna want one of our abilities, more than likely. Oh, never mind. We got a scent. Let's go ahead and follow the scent. Oh, let's go through here. Follow the trail, and let's see what we get. Through here.
The
Really?
place reeked, and it reeked of ghoul. A ghoul who didn't have access to a shower.
Alright, if y'all want to take a second, read that. I'm going to continue in 3, 2, 1.
So our stalker had a picture of Verona.
Okay, now we got a brand new lead. The thing is, right, we have to keep getting this ability because we need to scan that. So, we gotta go find food. What's this?
Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on.
Let's see. There's no food over here. Alright, so looks like we're gonna have to go get food and then come back. So, it's a shame. It really is, but I mean, at least we know where we're going. So, is there any food out here? Looks like one right there.
I hope Mom doesn't ruin Christmas.
Can we? Yeah, see, it doesn't let us. Nope. Okay, whatever. Let's just go ahead and select the lead from the map and continue. Well, I mean, yeah, we kind of have to do this like this. So let's just keep following the trail and see where it leads. I think that's going to make the most sense, hypothetically. So, we're not going to worry about the phone right now. Or maybe I should. Yeah, maybe I should. So what I'll do is I'll cut to the next part right here, and I'll see y'all in a sec.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see you're low on juice. I'll be careful. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your ways through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send. It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
A significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha! Leaving that aside, detective, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
What's up?
Oh, hold me, detective.
Oh, dead. Oh well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
Alright, solid. So, new lead. Nothing else in here, it looks like. Well, we can pick this up. Let's see. New lead. And now we're going to select another one. Let's see. So, someone named David. So, we still ended up going.
Dutchman.
Yeah, we still ended up having to go to the Dutchman, which is not a bad thing. Let's actually go ahead and refuel our ability when we get there, or when we get close, I should say. Let's see. I think I still remember where that person was, I think. Let's actually go right here first. Yeah. Quick little detour. Yep, come on, brother.
Might I just...
Yep, there we go. Come on. Let's make it happen. We got a quest to continue.
Always go.
Yep. Thank you so much. We have a quest to continue. Let's go. Let's roll. We have things to do.
For a word.
We have things to do, people to see, hands to shake, babies to kiss, yada yada yada. And y'all are in the way. Let's go ahead and go around. There's the door right over there. So, let's continue.
Silky only had 2 vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Huh. Okay. What's this? Anything in here? Doesn't look like... Well, yeah, it doesn't look like it. Let's go ahead and open all these. Okay, that's an exit. So, that probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. But, I can see him over there. Or, where was he at right here? There we go. Maybe? Oh, we probably do have to exit. Yeah. We might have to take this exit right here. And he's way over there. Huh, okay. Interesting.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
This
huh? What? What's going on here? Am I tripping? Oh, it's probably a white one. Yep, over here. My bad.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. I'll tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell?
Yeah, this turns out to be something I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. Wheeler said you were in a good mood.
Did he?
I guess he was wrong.
Let's just say a horse came in.
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
For evidence, 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beam Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll stick your lips shut.
I better go, boss.
Yeah, you'd better.
Alright, so search for new leads
I
at
went
the
down to the Dutchman for a...
Okay, so who's next? That's the question, is where are we going next? I honestly have no clue. I have no clue what we're doing next, John. Let's see. Maybe if I look at this.
Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet. It'd better be an accident, or the man himself would have a word to say.
Let's see. Let's look at our indicator here. Doesn't look like there's anything near us. So Okay, going this way. Let's go here.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in.
Alright, anything else? Anything else? Am I missing anything else? I have a feeling there's at least one more thing. So, let's see. We've been all over there already. So let's try upstairs. Maybe? Or actually right here. What's this? The indicator's not going off. And that's the front door. Understood. Yeah, the indicator's not going off. So, at least not yet. So let's go upstairs. See what we can find. Let's see. I apologize for all the fast movement. I'm just trying to make sure I get every color. What we got?
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
I was hoping you were in a talkative mood. It's about a girl.
Isn't it always? The young stay young, the old grow old, and somehow it always comes down to the heart.
She was here, so I'm told. Last night?
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I've got this photograph. It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you.
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
Alright, y'all. I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank y'all so much for all the love and support. Y'all are the best audience in the entire world, and y'all are absolute legends. The more love y'all show on these videos, the more likes and the more comments that these videos get, the faster I will upload these episodes for y'all. So remember to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell so you never miss a post. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next one.